Hey guys, my name is Khierstyn Ross and I'm the founder of Crowdfunding Uncut. It is a podcast designed to help you get your crowdfunding campaign successfully funded through either Indiegogo or Kickstarter, and I also advise campaigns as my full-time gig. Last week, I was approached by someone via email who wanted to know how much I would charge him to market his Kickstarter campaign and also advise because it wasn't doing very well and he wanted to know what was going on with it. Now, when he came to me, he gave me a link to his campaign. I opened the email and saw that he had only raised 4% of his goal of $100,000, and he was 4 days into his launch. Going into this, I asked him what his budget was for marketing and why he had picked a goal of $100,000, just so I can understand that process a little bit. And he came back that he wanted to spend $5,000 on marketing and PR services. And great, except he would be wasting his money. It'd be gone out the window. And so the first thing I did was I said, please set up a call with me. We need to get on the phone as quickly as possible. And I asked him not to spend a single dollar on advertising until we had spoken. So let me go into why I did that. Now, the worst mistake that you can make as a project creator is just assume that because Kickstarter and Indiegogo have this massive audience that you don't need to do anything but launch your campaign and you're going to be successful. My friend, that is the worst assumption you can make when it comes to crowdfunding, and let me explain why. Websites like Indiegogo and Kickstarter take a 5% commission for every dollar raised on their platform. And think of it like a matchmaking fee. Now, in order for them to make money, they need to make sure that you are making money. So doesn't it make sense for them to help out the campaigns that are doing well? It's a win-win. Anyone that is in the Discover section or the Trending section or top of category in Kickstarter and Indiegogo are doing very well. And the key is to get into those sections, because if you're easier to find on the page, chances are you're going to have a ton of people just browsing from the crowdfunding community. But hold on, how are you supposed to take advantage of that traffic if I'm saying that you can't rely on that? You need to actually start a snowball effect as soon as you launch. So the way the popularity algorithm will work is as soon as you launch your campaign, you want to raise a huge chunk of your goal within those first 2 to 3 days after launch. And when you do that, Kickstarter and Indiegogo are going to see that your campaign is becoming successful. And when this happens early on in your campaign, this is now going to boost your rankings on site. And eventually you may hit top of category, you may hit trending, you may hit discover, you may hit front page. And you doing this happens over the course of a few days. So what you do is you need to build your own audience before you launch, so that as soon as you are ready, you're going to have supporters and friends and family and another audience that's ready to help support your campaign when you go live. So when you drive those initial sales, all of a sudden, if it's doing really well against your goal, it's going to create a snowball effect, and Kickstarter and Indiegogo are going to pick that up and boost your rankings on the site. And as that snowball keeps rolling, the amount that you're able to get funding for increases, and that's how the big campaigns happen. So to recap, just because Kickstarter has their own audience, do not assume that that is all you need. Please spend at least 6 months building up your audience so that you have a chance of getting funded. And look to raise 30 to 40% of your goal within the first 72 hours after you launch. So thank you.